Hey there, welcome back. It's been a while. Listen, it's okay. I understand. Take some time, get some rest, eat well, and take care of yourself. But more than anything, make sure to have a good day. Having a good day is pretty productive to feeling better. I know, it's a bit of a shock. You know, it occurred to me the other day that I don't really think I've ever sat down and tried to really enjoy this game, which is a shame because this game is full of joy. It's full of whimsy. And while it isn't like it once was, I think there's a lot of merit in just taking time. That's what I'm doing right now, anyway. So I might as well commit to it. So that's what this series is enjoying Minecraft. I don't know how long this is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to beat the Ender Dragon. I might, or I might not. It just depends on how I feel. What I do know is I want a little house by a river. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And maybe after that, I can go to the nether. But that's a maybe. For now, I want to enjoy this game. So I'm going to. I'm going to play on easy. Because I really don't like. I really don't feel like dealing with normal. You may call me a coward, but I just don't want to do it. Additionally, I'm going to keep inventory after death. But in terms of this section, the game rules, that's probably all I'm going to change. Anything else here feels a little unnecessary, in my opinion. This is a part that I was kind of scared of. I'm not sure what I should name this new world. Hmm. Maybe I should name it something that reminds me of home, even though I'm already at home. I think I'll name it Timber Hearth. It's cozy. It reminds me of something, but can't quite pinpoint what. It's like I've both experienced it, and it never happened at all. Curious. Oh, they added a loading bar to this game. I didn't know that. Well, welcome to Minecraft. I should probably turn up the player noise. I don't want things to be too quiet. Maybe I'll turn it up again. Ah, there it is. The block sounds are too quiet. Of course, I've played this game before. Plenty of times, actually, but it's like I said, this is my first time really trying to enjoy the game on my own, without anybody else. No challenges, no speedrunning, nothing like that. Just sit down, play Minecraft. That's all. So maybe I'm going to go a little slow, but I'm prepared for that. That's kind of part of the point of this playthrough, really. Enjoy right now. today. That's the title of a song from Flower Boy. There's something clicking in my ear, and I'm not sure what it is. I made 2 axes. I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I have a spare one for later. I should go find some stone. It looks like there's more up there, but I can't push C to zoom in. I'm not on Optifine. This is vanilla Minecraft, after all. That's another thing about this playthrough. I want it to be as close to normal as possible. I want to enjoy Minecraft. There's a lot of merit to adding mods, and maybe I will at some point in the future, but for right now, I want to enjoy Minecraft. That's what I'm setting out to do. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I am doing. Brings me a lot of joy that there's a lot of things in this game that, even after all these years, are mostly unchanged. I need to turn it up again, because it is really quiet. Maybe I just need to turn up my volume. That's a little better. And look at that. It's the first day, and I've already made the Stone Age advancement. I'm making so much progress. Surely I'll continue to make this much progress as the playthrough goes on, right? Probably not, but that's okay. I think the next thing I want to do, after I make some tools, of course, I should probably get some more wood, on that note. But after I do that, I want to look out on the horizon, see what I can see. Maybe there's some interesting places to go, like a village. I'm not really in the mood to steal some beds, so I'll probably just see what they have to trade and move on. I apologize for the deforestation. Not to you, I apologize to the trees. I know the Lorax isn't a real character, but like, I like to imagine he is. He would be disappointed in me. And besides, caring for the environment is important. Caring for your environment also means caring for yourself. If you take your environment, it's mean your surroundings. And I rather like taking care of myself, so I think I'll continue to do so. Hopefully, as long as I, don't settle myself down at a jungle, I'll get enough saplings to replant every tree I destroy. It might seem a little unnecessary and a little tedious, and wow, that's a big mountain. Maybe there's a deep dark there. I think it's a little stupid to do that with no armor, but it's easy mode, and this is enjoying Minecraft. And besides, I keep inventory anyway, so it's fine. I should probably test that at some point to make sure it's on. Oh well. I've already depleted 3 bars of hunger by running. Maybe I should get some food. There's a baby sheep there, but I don't really want to eat sheep. I should probably just get some cows. Fell down a hole and took 3.5 hearts of damage. Seems like a bummer to me. This is one of my favorite things they've added to Minecraft. It's really simple, but I like it. Adds more personality to the world. How there's just logs laying on their side. Feels natural. I thought that was a pumpkin, but it's just a cow. I forgot they added different, what do you call these? Variants? I suck, but that's okay. Maybe I could make some leather armor. And then I can go mining for iron. Just like the developers intended. I think part of the beauty of this game is that the developers didn't intend anything. Well, mostly. He ran right into my arms. Seems unintuitive for staying alive, which is what he was clearly trying to do by running away in the first place. But then again, these animals don't seem very smart, so I probably shouldn't judge. I'm not very smart either. Not when it comes to math, anyway. I'll probably cook this beef later, but for now, it's fine raw. If this was real life, I wouldn't be saying that. Number one piece of advice from me. Don't eat raw meat. Just because chicken is the only meat in this game that gives you food poisoning when you don't cook it, doesn't mean it's like that in real life. Surprise, surprise. Video games aren't very realistic, but that doesn't break my immersion. I'm not that much of a stickler. Not yet. And hopefully, not ever. I like to enjoy things. And so, I do a little bit of going with it. Seems there's a snowy forest here. That's a little unfortunate for getting food, but it's probably fine. Wow. There's something so pretty about the simplicity of snow. I know it's basically just white texture, but it is really nice. I like this variant of pig. It just feels like it was the right thing to do. Maybe I'll farm some of this. Some mushrooms. I remembered the name. See? I'm not that stupid. Not all the time, anyway. I don't really know where I'm running. I guess I'm just running until I find something interesting. But the whole world is interesting, isn't it? Presents us with infinite possibilities. That's kind of the point of this game. It's another thing that's beautiful. I like things that are... I think there's a lava pool over here. Correction. There's 2 lava pools. I don't think that's particularly rare, but it is pretty interesting. I don't really want to explore that yet, though. I'll probably come back there later. Well, realistically, I'm just going to find another lava pool. Sweet berries. They hurt you. What sort of forest is this anyway? Spruce. I knew that. I was just making sure I was correct. What's my render distance? 12? I think I can go up to 16. That's a bit better. I can probably go higher than that, but I'm not really in the mood. Flowers. Maybe I'll take them for the suspicious stew I'm maybe gonna make. We'll see if I actually remember. It looks like it's getting close to nighttime. Or... what? Oh, yeah, that's the moon. I thought that was the sun first. I got really confused. Maybe I am just stupid. Although I should probably stop saying things about that to myself. Makes me feel bad about myself, and I like taking care of myself. Is this a cave, or is it a scam? Seems like a scam, but maybe I'll get some flint here. That didn't take very long. How many gravel was that? 9. I don't know how lucky that is, but then again, it is every single one is an independent event. The odds of one not hitting, or rather I should say, when one doesn't hit, it doesn't make the next one more likely to hit. That's called gambler's fallacy. And it's very dangerous. I've just noticed that caves look very dark on my recording software. That's okay. I believe you get the gist. Oh. Dude, look at that. It's a little hard to tell right now, so give me a second. I found some iron. At Y99. Maybe I can make an iron pickaxe and get the isn't it iron pick achievement. Because yes, it is a play on ironic. I'm sure you already knew that, but I said it anyway because I think it's funny. Because it doesn't really work like that. But they tried. And I appreciate that. It's been in the game for a long time. Just like a lot of things. One of the things I appreciate about this game is they hardly ever make changes to what's old. Or rather, when they do, it still feels the same as it used to be. Or it's changes that, well, just feel natural. It's nice. For some reason, despite this being the first time in a long time I've tried to enjoy this game, feels like home. I got some gunpowder. That's nice. Apparently, well, that actually makes sense. Passive mobs don't count as monsters. After all, they're not out to hurt me. Mostly. The exception to that is bees, but I'm not really planning to bother them. I don't want to get all achievements. That seems annoying. To you. Allium fields. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Is this flower pink or is it purple? Am I colorblind? Probably not, but blue? Okay, maybe I am colorblind. What is going on? I'm really only getting wool so I can make my own bed. I'm not in the mood to steal one from villagers. There's a skeleton there. That seems like a problem, but it's probably. There's a village here. I can sleep in one of their beds until I get my own. I should probably also eat until I have full hunger. Turn down the player sounds, even though I just turned them up. Turns out the players are too loud. My bad. I'm not really in the mood to fight a skeleton right now, so I think I'm not going to. There's some emeralds in here. Lucky for us, there's some bread. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to kill the skeleton. That's unfortunate. But it's easy mode. He dropped a bow. Seems lucky. Make sure to get plenty of rest. You'll always feel better in the morning. And remember, never trust how you feel about your life past 9 p.m. It'll save your life. Anyway, did I get something there that I wanted? I don't think so, but I did get a bone, so maybe I can tame a dog in a single bone. It's a bit wishful thinking, but who knows? I didn't mean to place that. I was trying to trade with you. Maybe I should just have my own. You're a weaponsmith. Hmm. That seems like a pretty good sword. I think I'll... I don't have enough emeralds. I can craft an iron axe on my own, so I think I'll just do that. Maybe I'll save up the emeralds by trading with other villagers. Or maybe I won't ever see this village again. Who knows? Only time will tell. Although I should probably steal these pumpkins. These pumpkins are surprisingly rare. There we go. That should be more than enough. I'm not sure where I'm going to settle down. I guess I'm going to keep wandering. All I know is I definitely don't want to settle down on a mountain. I've done that enough times in my days. It'll probably be in a valley somewhere, near a village, but not this village. There's not a valley here. There is a plateau, or at least I think that's what that is. Anybody that knows topography better than me can correct me. Or I can just look it up later, but I'm probably not going. That's okay. Interesting. I just tested to see if my sniffs that I sometimes do by instinct pick up on my mic. Turns out they don't. Odd. But also, I'm glad. That means you don't have to hear my incessant. Well, I say incessant, but it's not really. It's not that odd. It would be pretty annoying. So that's good. Once again, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that snow is very pleasing. It's convenient. Well, maybe not convenient, but I am recording this in wintertime, when snow usually does come around. My town isn't usually known for getting snow, but who knows? Maybe this year we'll get lucky. And I'll have even more of an excuse to not leave the house. In real life, coal is pretty bad for the environment. Luckily, global warming doesn't exist in this game. So we can burn fossil fuels as much as we want. Unlike Mario Party, Minecraft is not a commentary on the current state of capitalism, nor is this channel. So please don't bring any of that up. Might be nearing nighttime. Even if it isn't. That's okay. I think I just perceive it that way because caves are dark. Surprisingly, in a place where light is hard to read. Dark. Who would have thought? Dang. Skull vein's pretty big. I think it's because... No. Because this block connects them. I am aware that multiple veins of ores can intersect, resulting in unnaturally large veins. Coal comes in pretty big veins anyway. So, maybe this isn't unusually low. I'm just not perceptive. I thought that was emeralds for a second. It's not. You know, many people say playing Minecraft alone is eerie. I don't think so. I really only think that applies to older versions of Minecraft. 1.5 days. You know, the days of the fog. That was when things were really weird. You say Minecraft is creepy then? I get you. There's a sheep nearby. Maybe I'll hole up here for a while my iron smelts. And ask, how's your day been going? Has it been going well? Have you gotten enough to eat today? If not, go have a snack. I'll still be here. Cooking my iron. I know the proper term is smelting. It's more fun to say cooking. That's another thing I've realized. I gotta have more fun with my... I can't take myself too seriously. It's miserable. It's not now that I realize, but it is now that I've been reminded because of the noises near me, as well as the subtitles, that goats are in this game. Which I think is pretty fun. I don't really have any... I'm not a huge fan of goats in real life, but I think they look pretty good in this game. I'm probably not going to bother with... Seems tedious. While I'm sitting here smelting iron, now's as good a time as ever to remind you to stay hydrated. Not being hydrated enough give you headaches. Headaches, not very productive. Headaches hurt. I don't like headaches. Make sure to get a clean bottle or other receptacle for your drink of choice as well. Not that I think reusing one for a long time. That would be unsanitary. Anyway, we've acquired hardware now, so we can get his into Diron Pig. But I'm probably not going to use that until previous breaks. Maybe I should break all my tools. Seems efficient. I'm in need. Am I? Sure. I guess I'll make an iron. No reason not to. Well, actually, I think I'm going to make a sword. This is actually rather rare for me, as I prefer to make axes to kill things with instead. Look, made a shield. Now I can block things. And I have enough leftover iron. Make some boots. Flint and steel light things on fire. Well, that was a journey. That was an adventure. What time is it? Seems to be getting late, but I think I'll stay out for now. There's more iron to mine. I think this can only be mined with a stone pickaxe, but even if it can't, it'll be faster that way. Oh, my inventory is full. Probably throw out the raw mud. I don't really need it. Ah, bummer. Time as ever. I think I'll go try to find diamonds later. I don't need them. I want to make a settlement first. Maybe I'll make it underground. Never heard that noise before. I didn't really like it. It was pretty cool. Well, the sunsets in this game aren't as beautiful as they are in I still like them a lot. Give me a sense of nostalgia. The end of a long day. Venturing out with friends. Going to bed. Just to do it all over again. It's nice. Oh, a lot of foxes around here. You know, you see foxes sometimes in my hometown. It's not very common. It's a little too populated for around. They do show up sometimes. It's always special when they do. I almost looked directly at that Enderman, which wouldn't have been a very good idea. I think I panicked. Sir, you are above me. Frankly, I don't know how he didn't hit. I think he dropped some arrows. Speaking of dropping, I dropped my wooden tools, so I don't really have a use for them. Although the game seemed insistent that I should keep my axe. Even though I have a better one here. Look at that. 9 damage versus 6. Axes are way better. I'm gonna keep using my sword, because well, you can spam it, and that's pretty powerful. Technically, you can spam your axe too. There's a drowned. Holding a shell? I'll get some sugar in the meantime. I got a nautilus shell. If I remember correctly, that's actually pretty rare. Neat. Maybe I'll go look for buried treasure. Get a heart of the sea and build a conduit. And still not go for how did we get here, because that achievement is frankly annoying and not the goal of this playthrough. I wouldn't enjoy that very much, so that seems counterproductive. Maybe I'll collect flowers for my... Seems nice. Seem to be low on health, but that's okay. I'm safe now. Besides, it's easy mode. Pretty hard to die. I don't think I'm going to edit these videos. I think it feels more authentic if I don't. I'm also not sure how long I'm going. I don't think I really want to set a time. I think I'm just going to be done when I am. That's probably going to mean some episodes are shorter than others. That's okay. As long as I'm enjoying Minecraft. That's all that matters. Ooh, wait, sheep. I almost completely ignored you because I was wandering. I do that a lot. Not sure why, I think I just enjoy it. Skeleton nearby. I didn't mean to fall there. I'm fine with it. I think there's a cave there. Seems narrow and also annoying. Powdered snow. Out of every video game mechanic that I think is annoying, powdered snow is probably, but it's fine. I can cheat. Well, it is intended. I like calling things cheating even. Like I said, I like having fun. Zombie just got complete. Seems this a full moon. Or is it? No, that's not a full. Full moons, and it's probably always the first night. As the moon phase never progressed during past full moon when I played the broken script. That was offline. Maybe I'll play it again when it gets updated. Probably around Halloween. It's not even for a year. And some. Well, not and then some. Actually, a little less than a year. That it's actually happened, and we're close to December. That's okay. Time is hard. Time also flies by. Sometimes seems to go slow. Strange. I think sometimes you can spend so long trying to live in the moment. You don't know the moment is even happening. Which is a little sad. But how slow my days are in general, I think I'm living. And I hope you are too. Some people may question why I'm not sprinting. I really don't feel the need to. Sometimes taking it slow is better. Taking everything quickly stress you out. And it might not be the pace that you need. The process of taking care of yourself, know your limits. Adjust. You won't know how much it can help until you try it. And if it's not for you, that's okay. I'm a rather big fan of how the zombies say A and gosh. I know it's probably not meant to sound like that, but it does. And I think that's funny. This seems inconvenient and also counterproductive. I can get wheat seeds. Well, no, I think I'll keep. I don't need gravel though. And I am probably never going gunpowder. I will need bones, but I don't need a bow. Not yet. Where's my crafting table? It's right there. Hmm. Seems I don't have enough iron for that. Bummer. I'll just have to cook some more. I'm not sure what the despawn time is, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, look. Turtle's here. I've always liked turtles. The animals. But I think people who are turtles, well, maybe we should be more patient with them. Our society moves a little fast for me, as is. The thing is always trying to grab our attention. But something goes a little slowly. It can be annoying. I'm trying not to be as annoyed. Because you know what? Maybe they're having a rough day. Maybe they can't walk any faster. And that's okay. I understand. Oops. Sandstone. Give me a moment. Okay. Sorry. I was adjusting settings on my monitor to take care of my eyes better. Make sure to take regular breaks from your screen. Trust me, you don't want to be caught with eye strain. Very annoying, and it gives you a headache. And headaches hurt. Also, I'm sure you've already noticed, but in case you haven't, or you just don't know who this is, my skin, at least for today, is Scourge the Hedgehog. He's from the Sonic the Hedgehog comics made by Archie Comics back in the day. They're not still being made, as the Sonic the Hedgehog comics have since been taken over by IDW, which is a different continuity. But back when they were alright. Not my favorite, but definitely pretty good. I tend to prefer post-reboot Archie over pre-reboot, but that's just me. I know some people would disagree. Even though IDW is my favorite story-wise, I still think my favorite overall is Sonic. It's just got a charm to it. Even if, some parts of the comic are admittedly not that good. But, I don't think every piece of media has to be perfect. There's something special about liking media that isn't perfect, especially when you're a writer or just a fan. That means you can come up with ways to improve it and maybe even write them yourself. There's no shame in writing fan fiction. In fact, write as much fan fiction as you want. It can act as a gateway to help you improve at writing until you're confident enough to write your own stories. And hey, if you don't want to write your own stories, that's okay too. Fanfiction is just as real of a medium as any other. It's poetry, anything. Also, was this a bamboo forest? Or did bamboo just happen to spawn there? Isn't that kind of rare? Or did something intersect with the beach? What's going on here? Seems very strange generation. Wow. This feels like an area in a Pokemon game for some reason. It occurred to me that the desktop audio might be. No, I'll turn it up. Maybe that's. Maybe it isn't too quiet. You all can let me know. I know that click definitely isn't too quiet. Give me a moment. I think what I'm looking for in a home more than anything is for it to be near points of interest. This is a very good valley. Unless there's a village near, I'm probably not going to settle here. You may call me picky. Then again, oh, you would be right. I'm not even gonna. You would be right. Even though I've played a lot of this game, there's something very relaxing about this. Getting to explore the world. Sometimes you don't need to set yourself a goal or a challenge. Maybe you just want to do something, and that's okay. And as a matter of fact, I think you should enjoy things. And hey, if that does mean doing it with a challenge or something, more power to you. This is how I choose to enjoy something, at least in this moment. Maybe it'll change later. I think that's part of the beauty of life. We don't really know what's coming next, but we can at least try to prepare. I don't know if you've noticed. Maybe not. There's been the occasional lag spike. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I'm not too worried about it. This is Java Edition, man. It is programmed on Java. Not the best programming language, but it's somehow better than best, at least in terms of stability. You know, it's occurred to me now that I'm saying that, I don't think I've ever actually played Bedrock. I've played Legacy Console Edition before. I had a Wii U. Yeah, I was one of the people that owned a Wii. Shocking, I know. And I've played on the Switch and the PS4, but that's it. I played Pocket Edition back in the day, but that wasn't Bedrock. I don't think so anyway. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I genuinely do. Despite playing this for so much of my life, it still hasn't gotten old. I think that's the thing that's special about games like this. You can just play them forever. Hey, I think this is a mesa, right? This is unfortunate. Turned off more information and debugs to not clutter the F3 menu, but that's resulted in me not getting as much information. Those creepers just spawned in front of me. It's funny. I didn't know that could happen. Well, I guess I did, but it's been a while since it happened. What I definitely know about my home is I don't want it to be a desert. As cool as deserts are, I'm not really in the mood. I am going to get out of here quickly. Oh, look, there's a village. Maybe I'll contribute to the local, you know, dipping out. There's a husk. I've always wanted to see a husk and a stray fight it out. I wonder who would win. If both had a bow, of course. There's a baby husk chasing me. And that's how you kill a baby zombie. Just get two creepers to do it for you. Easy as that. Sir, oh, you're a child. I see why you left. I should probably make my own bed. I don't really feel like it right now. Thanks, Iron Golem. So helpful. Wait, I just realized there's a lush cave around. How fun. I think that's where I'm gonna go next. Go mining for some more iron and maybe some coal. I should get some food, which is what I'm doing right now, incidentally. Funny how I can forget what I'm doing in the middle of doing it. I think that's why I was diagnosed with ADHD at a young age. That's just a hunch. Look at that. Infinite bread. Not really. A lot. It's enough to get me through. And you know what? That's great. You're a nitwit, or you don't have a job. Why is this water flowing? You know what, sir? For all your hard work, you've earned this. Thank you. I'm now going to proceed to destroy your village after killing this zombie. And taking your food. Sorry. Car just honked outside. It seems precarious. I should probably seal this hole before it enters it with me. I only have 7 torches. Number 1 rule of mine, never dig straight down. I'm sure you already knew that. I'm repeating it to myself so I can remember. It never hurts to remind yourself of what you need to do. So set some reminders so you don't forget. And if the first one doesn't work, set another reminder. Just remember, you're never a failure. You're doing great. Dang. Why 30? That seems about right. There's an interesting dynamic with the fact that everything is much brighter for me than it is for you. And it's probably going to be even darker because it's YouTube. I should make more sticks. Copper. You know, even though they added copper armor and tools, I'm still not sure what use it's supposed to have. Besides spyglasses. Which, I will admit, all the spyglass achievements are incredibly fun. Because I have a cactus in my hand. Having cacti on your person, not so useful. For those of you who might guess what content creators I watch a lot, you might surmise that I watch a lot of Dr. Spectre, otherwise known as Belotry University. You would be right about that. There's also a mine shaft here. This place is a... Whoa. Seems like we're going down the slow way then. In real life, I'm afraid of heights, but it takes a pretty realistic game for my acrophobia to translate. I wonder why that is. Um, that's alright. I have plenty where that came. I don't particularly need spider eyes, so I think I'm okay. Let's get this cave lit up. I don't really want to be attacked by monsters. It's pretty annoying, and I have some mining to do. Although, I guess that means bats can't. So, sorry? Not really. Bats are pretty cute. Well, not really. Except for when. There are some animals that are like that. Like hedgehogs. They can be pretty cute. Sometimes they bare their fangs and kind of ugly. I think the Sonic X comic made a whole joke about them. But I wouldn't know. Never read them. I didn't care. I was like 100 issues deep into Archie. Can you really blame me? Listen. Eventually, one way or another, the writings of Ken Penders get boring, okay? I don't come to Sonic the Hedgehog for politics. I also don't come to Minecraft. So again, don't mention it. Seems there's a lot of iron around. That makes sense. It is a cave. You know, I've been wondering how I'm going to get down for a while now, but I think I actually have a solution. And it requires exactly as much wood as I have. Though I seem to have misplaced my crafting. Uh-oh. That's no good. How am I going to craft things if I don't have a crafting table? Number 2 rule of Minecraft. Always keep a crafting table. Even if you think you already have one. Because as it turns out, I don't. And that's not so helpful. I had a plan. Now that plan is, well, not ruined, but... I'll have to find another way down. I was going to use a boat. I guess I can explore. No harm in that. After all, exploration is how you discover. And discovery is how you grow. If anything else, don't die wondering. Well, it's probably not this way, but I'll keep exploring here at least a little bit anyway. I want to see what's around here. As it turns out, nothing. Bummer. I need to figure out a way to get to the other side of the cave without taking too much fall. Seems inconvenient, but I think I can do it. Well, that's one way, but probably not the most convenient. And now I'm back at the village from... I think I forgot to write down my coordinates. That's okay. I'll just go in a direction and see where it takes me. Maybe I should have slept in one of these, or used it as a respawn. Oh well. We can figure it out. That's part of the beauty of this playthrough. As I enjoy, there's gonna be things I mess up. I don't want to do everything. That's boring. At least to me. If you find that fun, good. Nothing else. Do what makes you happy. There's no reason at all to live your life in misery. Not when you have the chance. Say, not do that. There are some things where there are some times where I don't work so good. It's okay. English is hard. Perhaps we'll find new frontiers this way. Like Sonic Frontiers. It's a pretty good game. I think I liked the movement and combat more than the story, though. Though the story was pretty alright as well. At the end of the day, it is a Sonic game. It has a couple flaws, but that's okay. Part of being human, creating art, is having flaws. To not have flaws is to be perfect, is to not be, which is what AI tries to do. One of the many reasons I don't particularly like AI. So for this series, and all series, and all writings, I won't be. This path seems familiar. I think I've been here. We'll see. While I'm here, I enjoy very much that you can make that recipe. It's a really nice thing for them to do. I don't know why I made two buckets. Wait, no. I remember there being powdered snow along. So if I run into that, I think I'm going the right way. Maybe I need to climb this mountain? Maybe I need to get some more. This time I'm actually gonna cook it though. Even though it can't make me sick uncooked, it's definitely not going to be as helpful to me. Only 9? Yield. Or better luck next time. Don't feel down just because you get unlucky one time. There's always another day. You can always just start over. Never the end. there's any issues with the audio, please let me know, as I don't know myself, and I'd like to know. But for now, I think I've set this up good. Horizon of a great. This is a bit off topic. I got a new shirt today. It's official fan gamer merch from Undertale and Deltarune. The important perch in this shirt. It's the shirt that Kara wears. Sure. I definitely didn't say their name. I think it's also the shirt that Chris wears. So I'm gonna be honest, it's been a minute since I watched any Deltarune. As a certain creator is no longer in my subscription feed. No reason in. Well, this is not the cave we were in earlier. I suppose it will do. Back here. You're distracted. Sorry. Where was I gonna go? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a big boy, aren't you? You're running away from me. Let's go on an adventure. Just when I said I wouldn't. I should probably cook this food. Where did it go? It's right there. Being a bad boy. There you go. No, no, no. Come here. Come back. You sit down. Apologies for the cough. I'm getting over it. I wouldn't call it sickness. It's more like congestion. I have seasonal allergies, and well, it is winter, so I may not be afflicted by pollen. I am certainly. I believe I'm allergic to. I'm not actually sure. I should probably look in. I'm not really. I forgot that was a mechanic. Fuck up. What are you doing there? Oh well. I'm not gonna quit. You probably know better than I. They're trying their best. Found gold. That's not very useful, right? Not unless I want to trade with piglins, which, considering the rates of pearls, not really. Now this feels more like old Minecraft. How the caves would generate there. In a lot of digging. Caves were never this open. I don't miss it though. I think I prefer this version. Though I know there are many who do not share my opinion. Oh no. Where's the child? Did I leave him there? Oh boy. Both here. 7. I think this is around it can spawn. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. It's been a while since I've. Like I said, I haven't tried to enjoy it since. It's 8. I'm not really in the mood. Oops. Where are my dogs? Oh, here you are. You guys scared me. You shouldn't do that, you know. It's rude. I don't think I'm making it out of this cave anytime soon. Which is a little unfortunate, as I was planning to. Hey, it's probably a bit hard to see for you, but there's a mine shaft over there. Oh no. One of them died. Wait, where's the other one? There you are. I don't think we are very long for this world. I think I've just gotten 2 wolves killed for nothing, which is a little unfortunate. Wow, those are resilient. That's a little unfortunate. I think that wolf is going to die. And I have no idea where their children are. Well, that's okay. At least I can try to find that village I found earlier. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes those mistakes are really big. But again, never the end of the day. Well, sometimes it actually is. It's never the end of the world. You can get up and try again. So that's what I'm doing. Getting up, trying. I don't know if I'll find them, but I hope during this playthrough I can find my way. That's my goal. Besides, enjoying the game. I have a lot of goals. And I'm okay if not all of them are. Hey, look. There's another lush cave around here. But I actually don't think I'm going to explore that. I want to go to the one in a desert with the mine shaft. That one was really interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Maybe when I'm looking through the footage later, I'll find coordinates and see if I can see where it is. Feels a little like cheating. Hey, I'm here to enjoy my art, not play by some arbitrary set of rules. It's like the sun's coming down. About to be nighttime. I mostly fear going back to that cave because I'm afraid that dog is going to die. And I don't want that dog to die. Is me abandoning my own children worse than letting them die? I'm not sure, but for now, I'm moving on. Sometimes you need to leave your pain behind, and that's okay. Once you've dealt with it, you can be done. No one ever has this. No one says it's a competition, not some race to be in the most pain. In fact, it's healthy to let it go. It's called coping. It can be hard sometimes. I understand. More than anything, despite what I may be doing in this game, make sure to get some rest. That always helps me. Another lush cave. Strange. I don't know if those are rare or not. I'm assuming they are not, based on how many I've found. I don't think I'm going the right direction. Who knows? I think I'll stop after I reach the next village. Even if it's not the village I am. Look, seems like a good point to stop. Then I'll look up the coordinates and I'll go there tomorrow. There's always a Okay, but I don't really want it to be this village. I think I don't like powdered snow very much. Although, oh, this village is huge. Wait, have I been here? I don't think I have. Hey, look. Iron armor. That seems helpful. I don't really think I want to come, so I think I'll throw that away. I'd like to make glass at some point. Not yet. I'm in no need of leather right now. Kind of breaks up the feng shui of this room. That's okay. And that's it. That's it for enjoying Minecraft, at least for today. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you tomorrow.